Welcome to the Real Estate Deep Dive with Paul D. Garrison from JP and Associate Realtors. Today we're going to be taking a look at interest rates, what's going on with them, and why they're important in real estate. Probably the best way to start out is this quote from Ali Wolf, who's the chief economist at Zonda. The single biggest risk to housing, rising mortgage rates, is a real possibility in the next year, and that could bring prices down. Further, other economic, financial, and confidence challenges could also result in a drop or flattening of home prices, even with solid buyers in place. But a drop or flattening in home prices is a far cry from the crash we saw during the Great Recession. So now that I've got your attention and can kind of understand a little bit about the importance of mortgage rates, let's take a look at what's going on with them now. Here's a quote from Sam Cater, the chief economist at Freddie Mac. It's Groundhog Day for mortgage rates, as they have remained virtually flat for over 2 months. The holding pattern in rates reflects the market's view that prospects for the economy have dimmed somewhat due to the rebound in COVID cases. So let's look graphically at what mortgage rates have done since January of 2020. You can see that they've dropped fairly steadily early on until about the beginning of 2021, and then we did see a slight rebound. But again, it started to tail down, and then recently, as mentioned in the last quote, we've kind of leveled out and been there for a while at around 2.86% or so. So that gave us a good view of kind of how we got to where we are today, what rates are doing currently. Now let's take a quick look at what some of the experts in the industry are predicting as far as what rates are going to do in the near future. So in this slide, we're taking a look at Freddie Mac, Fannie Mae, the Mortgage Broker Association, and the National Association of Realtors predictions of what they see the interest rates doing over the next 4 quarters. Keep in mind that we're currently at about 2.86%. If we take a look at the average of these four for the end of, or basically sometime in Q4 of 2021, they're actually predicting interest rates to rise to about 3.2%, and then continue to rise over the next couple of quarters, not by large amounts, but still continue to rise all the way up to 3.6%. So to touch base back on why interest rates are important in real estate, it's because of their impact on a buyer's purchasing power. So this chart illustrates what the monthly payment for principal and interest would be at different interest rates based off of the loan amount. If we take a look, for example, at 2.75%, which is close to where we are today, trying to purchase a $400,000 home, our payment would be, or for principal and interest, would be around $1,633. Now let's just assume that the interest rate goes up to, let's say, 4%. Now that's obviously not a large jump, but it is still a pretty good jump. But that would take our purchasing power down to the $340,000 range to get a similar principal and interest payment of $1,623. I hope this example helps to illustrate the impact on your purchasing power that even small increases in the interest rates can have. Now, I know there's some buyers out there that are kind of sitting by the sidelines, hoping for a correction. As we kind of talked about earlier in this presentation, the likely cause of any kind of flattening or slowing of home price appreciation is going to likely be due to rising interest rates. I hope that this example also kind of illustrates that those rising interest rates that might cool housing appreciation will also greatly impact your purchasing power at the same time. Not to mention your other costs of renting, for example, is going up quite a bit too. We're seeing some pretty large appreciations in rent rolls as well. This is an example actually of rent rolls, the median asking rent price since 1988 and how much it's increased here just recently. So if you're ready to kind of get off the sidelines and take a look at what you are able to get, please give me a call or email message and I'd be happy to help. Have questions about your specific needs or location, please contact me at 214-683-8188 or paul@pauldgarrison.com. Want more information about the housing market and related issues? Be sure and check out my blog at www.pauldgarrison.com. Thank you for your time. Please take a moment to visit our website at www.pauldgarrison.com.